Here we go with 4 easy ways to style a French pin. This is an amazing option to get your hair back, tight, or loose if you want, without adding that extra damage that you get from an elastic. Before we get started, I'm gonna show you the proper technique of how to actually use the pin. We're just gonna twist it up, easy breezy. Just wrapping hair around. You don't need an elastic for a bun, but I have one in just in case. So now, this is easier to figure out which way to do it because there's a bow and you want the bow sticking up. So in about this part of the bun, so the top area of the bun or twist, whatever it is you're doing, you're gonna stick it in there and you're gonna touch your scalp. So you're touching your scalp with it. And then you're gonna turn it down against your scalp and just push it all the way in. It's gonna feel really tight. That probably looked like it didn't feel good. Honestly, it feels great because it's giving you a lift and it feels tight and secure. You're gonna push in all the way, all the way. That little last bit does make a huge difference. There you go, you're all the way locked in, and that is honestly not moving. You can probably see a difference in my face. It's like very, very tight, but that's how you're gonna secure it and keep it all day long. So you wanna make sure you're touching your scalp and then pushing down at the very, very base of the bun, like underneath it all. So you're kind of like scooping underneath the bun or the twist and then pushing it all the way through, and that's what's locking it in. And there you have the proper technique of how to use it. Now let's get into the styles. I'm gonna start with a half up, half down. I love leaving these little pieces out. You don't have to, it's a personal preference, but I like it. And then I'm just gonna put my hair in a half up. I'm going to use the smaller one for a half up just because it'll help lock it in better because it's the right size for it. So I got the front where I like it. I do like to leave a little bit over the ear. That's a personal preference thing. If you want to, because it is gonna be tight, you can pull it up and it's gonna give you a little lift if you want that, but I'm okay without it. So what I'm gonna do is I'm simply going to just twist it all the way up, like the way you used to twist your hair up until it started twisting into itself. So you're gonna keep doing that. I love leaving a little bit out so you have a little bit of a kind of half pony. And we're gonna take the clip, get it in, clip it straight through, and then you wanna make sure it's all the way in. That's super key, is that it's all the way in so your hair is not falling out. And there you go, pretty easy. And in true French fashion, you don't have to commit to this. So we're gonna take this out and go bigger with the French twist. So with this one, I'm going to actually put all my hair back. So here, I like my hair like this. And then after I twist it up, I can like take it and loosen it up, but I like to do that after the fact, just so in case anything moves, I can kind of piece everything together. So I'm gonna take this and my clip. So thumb down, and then you can see here, my fingers are together. Thumb down, so I'm holding the hair with that. And then I'm taking the hair with my pointer finger, hooking it, so it's super tight. Like it feels really, really tight right now. I like to leave ends out. You can keep twisting if you want to get them in. My hair is longer. I think it looks a little cooler, but that's just me. And then you're gonna take this and you're gonna dig it in and stick it all the way through. You want it really close to the scalp and feeling really tight. And then in the front, you look really chic and put together. Next up, we are gonna do a braided bun. So here I'm gonna brush using the MEJ styling brush and just simply get it all back. I wanna make sure the brush stroke is looking really pretty so it helps lift my face as opposed to it being a low one where it just all brings it down. So we're gonna give myself a little bit of a lift, and also I like what it's doing with my highlights. I feel like the highlights add a little dimension with something that's slicked. So I'm going to tie my hair back right here. And then from here, I'm simply going to braid it up. This braid, you wanna make sure you don't have too many flyaways because they will pop out, especially in a bun. This is like a more of a casual look, but I do like using a little bit of this brioche stick to at least like get all the pieces in so nothing pops out when I'm braiding. So I'll put some here on my hand, and then as I'm braiding, I can move down each section. I'm just gonna tie it off. As I'm tying the last bit around, I do like to kind of secure the ends so they don't accidentally pop out. I love the ends out in a lot of other looks, but this one needs to be more contained and pretty. We're not having anything sticking out. So I'm gonna use this guy this time. And here, it's pretty simple. If you want, you can loosen the braid up just so it looks a little fuller. And then we're just gonna make sure it lays flat. Tuck the ends in so you can kind of see what's happening here. Voila. Last but not least, this one's my favorite. It's a little funkier and just a different take on how to use a French pin. So we're gonna take this one out, take all these elastics out. God bless. Okay, so this top section is gonna go across here. So I'm gonna section this off first. Get this all out of the way so no hairs in it. This bottom bit, I'm gonna make into a bun. And then the top one, I'm gonna make into a bun as well. They're gonna kind of connect. So for the bottom one, I'm gonna use this guy. And then for the top one, I'm gonna use this one so they kind of like overlap in a cute way. This is just pretty simple because we're just doing basic buns. It's just a different way to do it. With how much hair I'm taking from the bottom and the top honestly depends on the density of the hair, because with this look, I would like ideally the buns to be at least kind of close in how much hair is there. And this, I don't mind if there's like some hair like sticking out on one side and then some sticking out on the other to make it a little more interesting. Okay, so here I'm gonna direct this one up because this one is gonna go down. So we're gonna take this guy, stick him in, all the way up. So you have this cute little bun underneath. Now we're gonna do the top one. Here, I'm gonna place the bun a little bit higher. I'm just simply twisting and twisting, twisting, twisting until the hair starts to sort of twist into itself. You can see I have a really tight grip on the bun because I don't want anything slipping out, and I want to be intentional with how it's being placed. Here we go, perfect. This one's bigger, so it might go through the bottom one. Okay, I'm gonna hold these together. Okay, so I got them through both of them, which is exactly what I wanted to do. And there you go. Go in with this, iron it all out. I would call this a younger version of how to use this pin. This isn't something I would necessarily wear to anything really professional, but it is fun if you want to like change things up or do on someone who's more of a younger demographic.